gotta hear this. It's totally awesomely incredible.
In a second, Peyton, after Iliar codes Grape.
You mean after Garib codes Iliar?
They're gonna use Music.
But dude...
Later!
Elementalist strike!
That Discord of Flame Music gave Iliar some serious firepower. Now he can battle with 3 elements.
Elementalist strike!
Garib's elemental distillation music let him tap into all 4 elements his coded teammates had.
I think Peyton's got something to tell us. Remember?
Oh, all right.
What's the story, Peyton?
After I port back from a scan quest in the lost city of Kensep, I need a little time to chillax. So I grab my board and cruise on down to the local hobby hole and see if they got any new chaotic cards. So I'm surfing the street, minding my own biz, when I see this stretch limo round in the corner. If I said this once, I said it 100 times! I am not going to the junior prom!
You're Peyton Steele, also known as the Peytonic Master, right?
That's right. Now tell me something I don't know.
All right. The fate of the world may be in your hands.
I want to thank you for coming.
Yeah, like I had a choice.
This is Roderick Rothington.
Rothington is an art forger. His counterfeit masterpieces have fooled collectors and museum curators for years.
We finally gathered enough evidence to put him in jail for the rest of his life.
So, why don't you?
Because we want him to work for us.
We represent a secret organization working behind the scenes for world peace. We have agents operating in nearly every country.
Someone with Rothington's unusual abilities would be invaluable to us.
Great! But what does any of this have to do with me?
Rothington has agreed to become part of our organization on one condition: that he meet you and challenge you to a chaotic match. Are you ready for your chaotic match?
Luckily, I had a couple of decks with me when we met. Where's the landing strip?
There isn't one. We'll meet on the ground. Don't forget to pull the ripcord.
Yes, ma'am. Ladies first.
Not this time.
Ah, you've arrived. Welcome. It's a pleasure to finally meet you, Miss Chambers.
Mr. Rothington.
You're just as warm and friendly as I imagined you. And Mr. Steele, or should I call you Peytonic Master?
Call me anything you want, Rothington. Just don't call me late for dinner.
Touché, Mr. Steele. Fortunately for me, you're not here for a battle of wits. Please, come inside.
Nice little place you got here, Rothington.
Thank you. I find it rather cozy.
How much of the art in here is real?
It's all art.
Let's cut the chit-chat, shall we? We're here for a chaotic match. You promised to...
I promised to join your noble cause if he wins.
But why me, Rothington? Why do you want to put everything on the line just to beat me? I've never even heard of you.
Really? Well, perhaps you know me by my chaotic screen name, Counterfighter.
I can't believe you lied to us.
I had no idea Rothington was Counterfighter. Counterfighter never plays chaotic online. He's strictly a card player. But everyone knows his reputation. He's one of the best chaotic players there is. Maybe the best.
You're far too modest, Peytonic Master. Many regard you as the world's greatest chaotic player. That's why I requested this match. I want to see if they're right.
Fine.
I thought we'd play a 6-on-6 match.
I'm not sure what Counterfighter's strategy is, but I'm sure he knows I like to battle with my Mepedian cards. So, I'll surprise him and play my Underworld deck. Magmon's the man, especially when he's battling in the lava pond. Ketak's an energy intimidator. He can knock 10 energy off his opponents every time he battles. And with a Vile Driver, Ketak will cruise to victory.
Well, Peytonic Master, are you ready to battle?
I'm ready to win.
Well then, let's get chaotic. You decided to battle with Underworlders rather than your usual Mepedian team, as I expected. Either way, there'll be no match for my Overworld team. You are my guest, Mr. Steele. The first attack is yours. Please select the location.
We battle in the Golden Heptagon. Ketak attacks Aremia.
Ah, you've equipped your Ketak with a Vile Driver.
And your Aremia has a Gem of Knowledge.
Well, you know the old saying, a little gem of knowledge can be a dangerous thing. Let's draw our attack cards, shall we?
My Ketak's an energy intimidator, so your Aremia loses 10 energy. And this gladiator's fire attack does 20 more damage. Ooh, the heat's on, isn't it, Counterfighter?
It would seem that way, Peytonic Master. But I always remain cool. Aremia fires an obscuring winds attack, 10 damage to your Ketak.
I think it's time for some music. Coupon gives up 2 music counters to cast a consuming cacophony music, and because he can do fire attacks, the music does 30 damage. First battle over.
I'm afraid you're getting ahead of yourself, Peytonic Master. Porthan's special ability allows him to take damage for other creatures on my team. Battle most definitely not over. And I believe that in the Golden Heptagon, creatures may use music from any tribe. So I'll use a music counter to have Aremia cast the underworld music called searing symphony. That's 20 damage to your Ketak, Peytonic Master.
This fire ram attack does 35 damage. Arrivederci, Aremia.
Luck is a factor in every battle, Mr. Steel, but luck runs out.
Your move.
The storm tunnel during the lingering monsoon. An ill wind blows. For you, Arthoa attacks Ketak. I'm sure you know that in Storm Tunnel during the lingering monsoon, the creature with the lowest speed has to play his attacks at random. Your Ketak is much slower than my Arthoa, but perhaps you had the foresight to provide your Ketak with a battle gear that could bring him up to speed. Luckily, I equipped my Arthoa with a Sandstorm Shroud, giving him the ability to do air attacks. And so he attacks your Ketak with Fortuitous Wind. Fortuitous for me, not you.
This fortuitous wind deactivates my Ketak's battle gear. A Vile Driver!
Gladiator's fire! Not expecting an ash torrent, were you? It's lingering monsoon, Peyton. Your attacks are random, remember? Tablet turbulence! Sudden flare! That looked like a progressive speed attack. Too bad it wasn't progressive or speedy. Synaptic acceleration!
And with that synaptic acceleration attack, your Ketak is, sadly, out of energy.
I gotta chill out. Play like I got glacier plains in my veins. Zamul attacks Porthin.
Tablet rain spear!
That's another 15 damage to Porthin.
But since I equipped Porthin with a liquidizer, this fluid fugue music heals him 40 energy.
Retaliatory strike!
Sorry, Zamul.
The next location is Rock River Canyon.
Fire ram!
It comes down to this. My Sloofera against your Somnort. The passage to the underworld. A location I'm very familiar with. Sloofera still has a music counter. I'll use it to cast a counterpoint of chaos. Somnort loses his water attack ability. And, as you know, the first creature who loses an element at the passage to the underworld also loses 10 energy.
Thanks to his Musician's Lyre, Somnort has 2 music counters, and this Cadence Clash music negates your counterpoint of chaos.
Clever. But you will now feel Slufera's primordial rage. That's 15 damage. Your Somnort's down to 35 energy.
Aw. So sorry, Peytonic Master, but this Deadwater Devastation attack wipes out your Slufera's energy completely. End of battle, end of match.
So sorry for you, Rothington. I think you've forgotten that I equipped my Slufera with a Scarab of Yangaia. Your Deadwater Devastation attack is reduced by 10 damage. And now, my Fire Ram returns. That's 20 damage to your Somnort. He's only got 15 energy left.
And this incessant wave attack does 10 damage. Now you've only got 5 energy left. And now I'll use Somnort's last music counter to cast a diminuendo music. That's 5 damage to Slufera. He's out of energy, and you're out of luck. Well, it appears I won't be joining your organization after all. And the world has Peytonic Master to blame. I must say, Agent Chambers, I think I might have enjoyed using my talents for good. And I know I would have enjoyed working with you. If only Mr. Steele here hadn't failed so miserably as a chaotic player. What might have been? Please follow our guests' wishes. They are free to do as they like, as am I.
Not so fast, Counterfighter.
What is it?
You lost. The game is over.
Not quite. Somnort used 3 musicians in our battle. The 2 he started with and 1 he got for using the Musician's Lyre. But everyone knows the official Somnort card has only 1 musician. And a real Fluid Fugue music would have healed Porthen by 25 energy, not 40! You lost the match, Counterfighter. You lost because every single one of your chaotic cards is a forgery!
Well, Rothington, what have you got to say for yourself?
I consider these custom chaotic cards to be the greatest achievement of my career as a counterfeiter, or forger, if you prefer.
You're good, Roderick, but you're not smart. Nobody can make a perfect forgery of a chaotic card. How many other chaotic players have you cheated? I bet you've never won an honest match in your life!
You made a deal!
I made a plan to lure the great Peytonic Master into my trap. I'll never be the world's greatest chaotic player as long as you're around, Mr. Steele.
We can take these 2.
Enjoy your final battle, Mr. Steele!
Look out! Where's Rothington?
You've played your final match, Peytonic Master! In 1 minute, this whole island will be blown sky high!
Only a few seconds left.
on! Get on!
Peyton, we'll never!
Just trust me! Get ready! Just as the wave was coming up, hold it, Peyton!
Why would Rothington blow up his super luxury island just to destroy you? He could get rid of you much easier. And if you're such a great player, why didn't you see the card stats were wrong right away? And why wouldn't Rothington know that you'd see that?
Yeah, and what would some secret international peace organization need with a counterfeiter? What would he counterfeit? Peace rally flyers?
Sorry, Peyton. Or should I say, Mr. Steele? Most fanfiction's pretty lame, but your story's ultra lame.
So, you don't think it's good enough to enter in the contest?
A story with you as a suave secret agent and the world's greatest chaotic player? Not for a fan fiction contest, but maybe a science fiction contest.
So I guess you don't want to hear the part where you guys come in.
We're in the story?
Well, I recruit you dudes into the organization, and we get jetpacks and personal submarines and secret gold-plated chaotic cards and...
Hey! Now that's writing!
Do I get to meet Agent Chambers?
For sure! See, I'm hanging 10 on the tidal wave when Rothington swoops down in his helicopter, firing secret agent-seeking laser missiles, when all of a sudden, an artificial shark with explosives in his gut lunges out of the water.